Welcome back to another episode of the Gamblers Grind podcast. It's your boy Make a Wish here to give you guys a quick rundown, some information, sensation stuff before you guys decide to bet this game is happening in about 2 hours. Yeah, it's a little late today. I got a little busy doing some stuff and I could not make this video a lot sooner. So I apologize for that. But as I'm still saying, nothing changed. I don't actually really bet the first 2 weeks of the NFL season. This is the only game 2 of week 1. All right, because we need more information to make proper betting decisions. Going forward, So, with that being said, let me just drop some knowledge real quick because this isn't going to be as detailed as yesterday was. I did a lot less research this time. But these things are still things to be said. So going into this season, right? We're going to this game. First and foremost, this game is going to be in Brazil. All right, so there is technically no home team advantage for either one. No one's going to be cheering for any particular people doing things particularly good. The home crowd's not going to be bringing, yeah, let's go, Johnny. And Johnny won't get hyped up and do extra jumping hard shit, you know what I'm saying? None of that would happen today. Looking at this game, there's not too much to look at. There have been some recent additions to both the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Eagles' biggest thing, the biggest narrative so far is that they added Saquon Barkley to the squad, running back, a higher quality running back to take away some of the pressure off of Hurts from his running game. Kind of like, what they're trying to do over there in the Ravens. Which, that's a little different story. We're not going to talk about that right now. But, I think I want to say something too. But yeah. The good thing about Saquon Barkley, though, he actually is a good receiver as well, too. So you get 2-on-1, that Le'Veon Bell shit, you know what I'm saying? But, that is going to be bringing some extra dynamicness to this squad. They have another addition of taking, Dotson, what's his name? Jahan Dotson came from the Commanders to be the third wide receiver, the wide receiver 3, for the team, and that's going to open up some dynamic stuff happening for the squad. But we'll see how all the things come into collaboration because, again, just like last year, we have a complete change in the schematics. New offensive coordinator, new defensive coordinator. Again. All right, so we'll see how things work out because I'm already not too optimistic about this because I think the OC was a behind-the-scenes whisperer in the ear of the head coach last year after the firing happened, okay? After the firings happened. So this guy moved up, and if you guys remember pretty well, they went 1-5 the last 6 games of the season. They won 1 game out of the last 6 games. That's a better way to put it, to have the extra emphasis on how bad it was. Because they just deteriorated, just blew up, imploded, right? That was Philly. On the flip side, though, we had Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers popping the fuck off. They turned that gear up, all right? Gear 4, straight up one piece in it. And they went from doing really bad at the beginning part of the season to winning, 4 of the last 6 games? I believe it was. All right. But however, though, their little streak they had, whenever it started, I guess it's before, they were looking forward to playing overseas in London and got milly-whopped, speedy smashed over by the original London team, the Jaguar Jacksons. Because they're 5-1 over there, something like that. I forget. I gotta look at that. Let me know in the comments below. You guys find out for me. But yeah, if things are looking good. This is one thing. Like I said, hey, I really do not like going off for previous season stuff. But right now, the first 2 games of the season, we had no trends, nothing to follow. Just trying to adjust to what's currently happening. Or what has happened in the past. 6, 7, 8 months ago, the trajectory of Philadelphia was downward, and the trajectory of Green Bay was up. So that's actually one of the reasons why. Another reason why I say we should be betting right now. Okay, you think that's still very speculative. Eagles are still have the slight advantage at -130. All right, they're -1.5 favorites right now. Based off what? History of Eagles being the Eagles and starting off 10-1 and having Jalen Hurts be the quarterback and all the jiving jazz. That's what they're going off of for them to be favorites. Not saying that they can't win. They look pretty decent on paper right now. But this is literally like a coin flip. This is literally like a preseason. This is a preseason game with everything being completely experimental with actually more meaning on the line. One of these teams are going to go 1-0, and one team is going to be 0-1 before start of the season. All right, start from the green and start off in the hole. That's the option right now. And from what we're looking like, from previous experiences, Green Bay should be looking pretty stellar going into this. Like I said, there's another thing too. Green Bay has another running back too. Who is that? John Adams? Jacoby Adams? I just forgot the boy's name. Like, let's just look at that just a second ago. Josh Jacobs. Ballpark. JJ. Alright. Josh Jacobs, running back. He's actually new to the squad. He's coming from a 5-year stint over in Raiderland, was it? So, we'll see what he does. We see what he can do for the team. It's actually going to be different because, speaking of running backs, we have 2 down right now for our Eagles. So, they have 4 total, I think it was, or 5 total. That's irrelevant, okay? The running game is going to still be there. Jalen, if he can move his feet, he'll be fine a little bit. Pass the ball, Saquon, took off to the sides, screen to the side, and take it from there. If Philly is getting into their old roots of being gritty and making this a hard, rugged game for the Packers, there's a possibility that this game could be a very relatively low-scoring game. I don't foresee that being the case. Right now, I'm feeling like... Right now, like, Green Bay is like... Who's that? OKC. Oklahoma City Thunder. That's what they're like right now. The youngest team in the squad doing big things. That's what's happening right now over this team. And if they can still carry the momentum from last season over to this, I foresee this game actually going pretty one-sided. Not saying that Eagles are going to just roll over and get mollywopped, but I foresee Green Bay backers just doing some work. But like I said, it's too early in the season to know what's going to happen. If Jordan Love has that arrogance, his confidence from last season that's going to just throw him off his game because he feels he's so good now, that could be an issue. If the Eagles are still a little discombobulated from having a lack of proper control and authority in the locker room and things are still being iffy-diffy, then that's going to be the case too. That could be an issue too. It's hard to really gauge anything right now. Really hard. But I do know people are still going to make bets. And so information I have available to me, I'm going to give you guys a little something to walk away with, hopefully here. Like I said, I'm favoring by a large margin Green Bay Packers winning. Straight out. I think they're probably going to win by like 7 to 10 points. That's what I'm feeling right now. Provided, like I said, they can do better than what they did overseas last time. Philly's going to make a little rugged game. It's going to be a hard fought, probably still. But I still foresee Green Bay winning this by a respectable amount. The over is at 49.5. All right. If the Eagles actually can pull any weight along, Green Bay's going to carry the margin. I think Green Bay's going to go over 30. Actually might be a thing I'm looking to put on my parlay. Like I said, I don't bet these typically, but I let you have no sweat parlays right now. That if I bet it, I'm going to get my money back if I lose. Okay? So, only reason why I'm considering this in the first place. That's the only reason I'm talking about making bets. If you don't have parlays, no sweat parlays, don't bet right now. Just wait a little more time, get a little more information, see what's actually really happening in the world. Because, like, if you see the game yesterday, the picks that I made yesterday, holy shit, it was rough. Simply because of the fact that things were, you can't really skill things. You can't really. The two of the best teams in the league were battling. And everything was a little different, but I was pretty sure I was on the money for most things, but that's irrelevant though. That's in the past now. That's in the past now. Yeah, we're talking about that. So this one here though, like I said, Green Bay I feel is going to win this one. They're probably going to score 3 touchdowns. Probably going to have about 30 points, give or take. And I foresee Eagles going to have about 3 field goals. It's actually, I was looking at that for a prop. But that prop not a prop that's everywhere. I think you only had at Caesars. The kicker to make over Chris Tucker. Tucker for the Eagles to actually get over 1.5 field goals. He only did it 3 times in the last 10 games. But again, like I said, different season, different time frame. He had the best accuracy rating last season, by the way, 93.6, something like that, of all of the kickers. Woo-hoo. But I don't foresee. I see for Eagles might still having issues getting in the end zone, so I foresee him actually having over 1.5. I would expect him maybe having three field goals. So I'm actually curious what that would be. Like I could look it up, but I don't want to look this guy up again. Or wait, did it save? Well, not save, but bingo, it did save. Where did I get to that? MGM. Ooh, yes, I can get the MGM. So it's the Jake Elliott. I'm actually looking at that one right now. I actually don't use my MGM account though, so I can throw a couple dollars in that maybe for this part. No, can't do that. No betting. That's not no sweat. So you're not doing that one. It sucks like I want to put in my thing out. But if I was to adjust this, let me see what the numbers look like. Can I get an alternate or over 2.5? I cannot. Okay, we're a very speculative market, so that's one thing I watch out for. Not watch out for, but that's just something you can't really do everything for. But either way, that was what I was thinking about doing. Like I said, if you guys are really looking to think about something, that I would consider, like right now, being that I feel Saquon's going to go in, we're looking at for Saquon. Let me see his quick numbers real quick. Like I said, I'm going to give you guys a little something to work with. I'm not going to get too far on this. This is not something that I recommend whatsoever. Simply because of where we're at in the current season. 2 games in. And not even we're literally 2nd game in. That's not what we need. We need serious time in to do serious things. Information. We need that. You know what I'm saying? So actually, speaking of which, and I'll get to that later. So where my boy at? Do I love passing? No, I'm not gonna lie. He's probably gonna have a pretty decent amount. Over 1.5 passing touchdowns. That I would chalk it up on there. So actually, I think I'll probably put that on my parlay tonight. Jordan Love over 1.5 passing touchdowns. At negative 166 or 165 at FanDuel DraftKings. Doesn't matter because, like I said, I'm putting it inside of a parlay. Jalen Reed receptions. Who's there? I'm not sure. This was saying this. This is a rush job, guys, so I apologize. Probably starting next week. Probably starting the Monday game. I'll probably have a lot more information for these players for the games. We'll see what happens. Jalen Hurts under 39.5 rushing yards. I feel he's going to utilize what's his name, Saquon, but I think he's going to run like Lamar Jackson did yesterday. Holy shit. 150 yards by himself. Man, he's moving it. Devontae Smith, targets, receptions. Yeah, I'm not going to get too far into this. So this is make it quick, easy. If you want to throw something out there, something that I'm going to put on my parlay, we're going to have, where we at? Where'd it go? Jalen Hurts under 32.5 passing attempts. Nah, that's a little too risky. Or is it? Yeah, I'm feeling froggy. I think that's it. Jalen Hurts on 32.5 passing attempts. That, chalk that up with, what's my guy name? Who is that? What did I say? Packers will win with the over 49.5. Because I feel it'll be they're doing a 30 point by himself. And Eagles gonna stay in the game, but not stay up. And the fourth one for this, make it probably cool, like plus 800 parlay. It's no sweat. Where's this guy? What's his name? Josh. Quarterback name, Jordan Love. There you go. Jordan Love over 230 yards. Where'd he go? Oh my goodness, can't find a guy. I should have clicked bad word for this, but I did not click these. I'm sorry, guys. It's just a slow roll. So I'll rehash in a second. Oh, that too. That's another one. Jahan Dotson over 11.5 long reception. Yes, he's running the three wide. The three wide. Wide receiver third. Yes, we're running with that. Okay, we're doing that. He's hitting that long reception, 11.5 yards, with the under 32.5 passing attempts. Jalen Hurts. Actually, yes. Even though the new guy, the new OC though, that's one thing to watch out for. He's actually gonna try and look more for a pass every game. Is he gonna be doing it this first game out against Jordan Love and them? Actually, he might have to. He might have to throw a bunch passing attempts. But he only did over 32.5 3 times in the last 10 games. That's kind of rough. Man. I actually really think that's going to be a winner. I don't want to be the under fool when the new passing, the new OC is going to be doing more passing. But chalk it up, like I said. Under 32.5 passing attempts. Jahan Dotson with the long reception, 11.5. Green Bay Packers win this one outright. I kind of want to go put that point in it too. But I better not. There was one more thing I wanted to do. This guy. What's the guy's name? Jordan Love. Love time. His passing yards. He could be over 250. Easy. I need to see what number's at though. Where's the number at? Jordan Love. Yo, I'm sorry. This is horrible. And one of these days, I'm actually cleaning this up. So I'm actually doing things in, we call that? Oh yeah. Passing. Over 1.5 passing yards. Touchdowns. We're doing that. So that's 5 picks right there. Passing yards. They have him at 257.5. He's passing that. Over. Okay. There we go. Over 2.5. 257.5 passing yards. Green Bay with the win. over 1.5 passing touchdowns, under 32.5 passing attempts for Jalen Hurts, and long reception, Jahan Dotson, 11.5. Those are the picks for the night, guys. Let's go ahead and make this money. It's longer than it should have been. Should have been ended like 8 minutes ago. But hey, we in there. Make some money. If you're going to bet anything, which I don't recommend you guys betting anything, just one more time out there. If you don't have a no sweat token to play or something of that nature, you shouldn't be betting right now, guys. Let's wait for another 2 weeks to start making this real money. All right. But either way, though, happy gambling grinders. Make a wish.